To get in shape and to live a healthier lifestyle, I was consistently going to the gym 5 days a week, modified my diet, reduced my carbohydrate and sugar intake. I added vegetables in my diet. Overall was feeling motivated with a balanced diet and of course an active lifestyle. But I couldn't maintain this lifestyle for more than 4 months. Other priorities took over, like work responsibilities, family obligations. My diet was back to being unhealthy, which meant drinking a lot of milk tea and lots of sugar in it, eating ice cream and other sweet stuff throughout the day. I was so consumed by other stressors in life that I didn't have much regard for a balanced diet or exercise. Feeling physically and emotionally quite exhausted from work, and instead of being in shape, which was once the goal, my fitness declined even further. It takes a toll on your confidence. It feels like every time you have a positive goal, you want to accomplish something good, the initial excitement gets you started, but you just can't stay consistent, and after a while you give up and you end up taking many steps backwards. At least that is how I used to think, but here's how that thought process changed. Historically speaking, when you look at a successful sports team, in this case I'm picking the 2005 Pittsburgh Steelers, at one point during the season they were sitting at 7 wins and 5 losses. Obviously, it's clear that they were not winning every game they played. In fact, a number of other teams had far superior record than the Pittsburgh Steelers at that time. Yes, they lost games, they were not perfect, but unlike me, who at one point stopped going to the gym and stopped following a balanced diet, the Pittsburgh Steelers were back on the field the next day after their loss, looking for their next win. Guess what? They did just enough to become the Super Bowl champions that year. They had more wins than losses that ultimately made them the champions. So my current mindset each day, with the ultimate goal of being physically fit, is focused on collecting more wins than losses. Look, I don't have a perfect daily routine at this time. For each physical activity that I do, each healthy meal that I choose, and each unhealthy meal that I refuse is considered a win for me. Of course, each time I'm giving into an unhealthy diet or laziness to refuse exercise is also a loss for me. But I'm keeping a track of my wins and losses. If my day started off with a series of bad diet choices, I'm trying to see how I can add a few wins in my tally by engaging in physical activity and healthy meals. I'm not demoralized if it's been a while since I have followed a healthy routine. I'm not regretting thinking that the ship to be physically fit has sailed. In fact, I'm on the ship, and it's not too late to engage in one activity, to add one more win, to add to my column. I've said it before and I will say it again. If you're fighting procrastination, aim for one productive chore. That is your win. If you're fighting with your spouse, start with one kind act. That is your win. If you're fighting addiction, engage in one sober act. That is your win. If we have a goal, let's start with one action that will contribute positively to our goal. That is our win. Losses will obviously come too, but just know that we can't expect a perfect season. So long at the end of the day, at the end of the week, or at the end of the year, or years, we have collected more wins than losses. We are on track, achieving the goal we set.